Hey guys, this is Pomoka with the daily deals of day 4 of the Steam Autumn Sale, November 30th. First game up is Borderlands 2, 75% off, which takes it down to €7.49, $7.49 or £4.99. And Borderlands, of course, is a first-person action RPG game with a Diablo-style loot system with millions and billions even weapons, at least that's what they are claiming. And a lot of fun, especially in the co-op mode, which is insane, just insane fun. A lot of different enemies with different weaknesses, a lot of even damage types, just like in Diablo series. Fantastic game, pretty good price. I don't think this is the lowest it was ever on the Steam sale, but it's a pretty cool. It's pretty cool. So this is definitely a pickup if you don't already have the game. Next one up is Chivalry Medieval Warfare, 75% off, which takes it down to €4.49, $6.24 or £4.74. So a little bit pricier in UK, but other than that, this is a great first-person medieval melee style kind of game. It's a purely multiplayer title as well, team-based multiplayer title, sometimes objective-based as well, and a lot of fun. It's a little bit simpler than its direct competitor, the War of the Roses, but it makes it a little bit different game as well. It's like comparing, I don't know, maybe Battlefield to the Counter-Strike or Quake, and Chivalry is definitely a Quake of this genre. And as I said, a lot of fun, especially with friends, so even consider picking up the 4-pack. It's a little bit cheaper if you have 3 extra friends who want to play the game. Fantastic game. There's even a DLC. I haven't played the DLC yet, and it's not on extremely big of a sale, so I think you can wait. There is so much content in this multiplayer blast that it will last you for quite some time. Next one up is Shadowrun Returns, 55% off, which takes it down to €6.29, $8.99 or £6.74. This is an RPG game in a semi-closed world. You are mostly just traveling between the maps, and occasionally, or quite often actually, you will find some enemies who you have to fight with your main guy and a few sidekicks in the style of the late, for example, XCOM Enemy Unknown. So I think you know what you are buying into. The storyline of the game is pretty interesting, but there is a lot of reading because there is no voice acting in the game, and you can check it out in my first look at the game. I will put an annotation somewhere around here. I'm reading a lot of text, and as you can tell, the English isn't my first language, so it may be even a little bit fun for you guys. Great game. All in all, fantastic game, fantastic artwork, fantastic, as you can see, 2D graphics, and yeah, get it, great game. Next one up is Batman Arkham City, Game of the Year Edition, 75% off, which takes it down to €5.24, $7.49 or £4.99. And the Arkham Asylum, the first part of this series of games, is also on the same 75% off, and that takes it to about $5 or a regional equivalent. And this is a great, fantastic series of Batman games. Both of them are actually a little bit different because the first one is mostly closed off, so you are just fighting in this third-person action game, which I forgot to tell you game. The bad guys, like 10 at once, in a pretty cool fighting system. Many games are trying to emulate it, and it was slightly even improved in the Arkham City and Arkham Origins, which is a brand new game which isn't on this fantastic sale, but it's like the third game of this trilogy so far. Personally, I would pick up both of them. It's like hundreds of hours of fun, especially the Arkham City with its open world. It brings a lot of stuff to do, and these are fantastic, I guess the best Batman games ever released, so for sure, pick them up. Next one up is Forced, 50% off, which takes it down to €6.99, $7.49 or £5.99. And Forced is an action RPG in the style of Diablo a little bit, let's say. I guess that's the closest one, or Torchlight. But out of all these games, Forced is the most one tailored for the co-op play. Like even Diablo, Diablo 3, Diablo 2 and Torchlight 2 of course are very well made for co-op, but this game just feels wrong when you are running it solo, and that may be its downfall. Of course, it's action RPG, so it's full of action, a lot of puzzles. On top of that, bosses you have to fight. There are 4 different weapons you can use, just so you can see over there. Only one of them is ranged, and that's about it. Of course, you are picking up skills and you are upgrading your weapons with the crystals you are finding throughout the game. It doesn't feel that great when playing solo, but in co-op mode it should be much better. And only 50% off, which isn't a fantastic deal, but the game is cheap to begin with, so if you enjoy co-op RPGs, action RPGs like Torchlight, and you have played all of them already, I guess why not pick up Forced as well? Next one up is Total War Rome 2, 50% off, which takes it down to €27.49, $29.97, or excellent £14.99. Again, great price for the UK guys this time around. And this is a series of real-time strategy games with a turn-based map overview where you are just preparing for the real battle that awaits you. And in the battle itself, you are controlling like brigades, or rather units of your units, not just individual soldiers, and you have to really know their upsides and downsides, and you have to know the terrain to use them effectively. You can't just like in the usual RTS games just move with all your units through the enemy base, because there is sometimes even not a base on the map. The game had a few issues, well, a lot of issues when it was released, but most of them were ironed out with the recent patches, so I think the game is safe to pick up, especially at 50% off. It's like 2-3 months old game, already 50% off, and in UK of course this is a no-brainer. Pick it up, UK guys, and deal with the enemies in the Rome 2. Next one up is Tom Clancy's Splinter Cell Blacklist Standard Edition, 50% off, which takes it down to €24.99, $29.99, or again, excellent £14.99. So jelly of UK guys. And Splinter Cell is a series of third-person stealth action games, and this one isn't any different. As you can see, you are a Sam Fisher with its hallmark 3-eyed night vision, and you are basically just creeping around and killing people and finishing your objectives. That's the game in a nutshell. Pretty good story. I guess it's still from the Tom Clancy. He is named in the title because he sadly died, so no more fantastic thrillers and spy games in the books from him. But the game should be still based on one of his stories, and it's actually pretty excellent. So if you like third-person action, stealth action games like the Metal Gear Solid, why the hell not grab it in Tom Clancy's Splinter Cell Blacklist? Next one up is The Witcher 2 Assassins of Kings Enhanced Edition, 75% off, which takes it down to €4.99, $4.99, or £3.74. And this is a great series of third-person action games, fantasy action games at that. So your main weapon is your steel and silver sword. You can use a little bit of magic or in the form of the Witcher signs, but the game is mostly about an excellent melee combat, which you have to really master. It's not that easy, but if you can master it, it's really rewarding. The story is great, the NPCs are fantastic, especially if you have read the books. Please read the books, like get them on Amazon or whatever in your library. They should be there, because the books are the best fantasy I've ever read. It's mature fantasy, so it's not the cookie cutter version you can find left and right. So there is nothing really black and white in the books. Everything is just different shades of gray, just like the Geralt of Rivia. Yeah, this is a great game, and if you don't already have it, pick it up. It was released 2.5 years ago, and it's still one of, if not the best looking RPGs out there. Pick it up. Instant buy. And the last game is Amnesia, A Machine for Pigs, 50% off, which takes it down to €7.99, $9.99, or £6.49. The first Amnesia, The Dark Descent, is also on sale, 80% off this time, and that's €3.19 or your regional equivalent. And this is a series of horror adventure games, very atmospherical horror action games where it will scare you a lot. You can see it in a lot of YouTube videos all over the internet, and it's kind of become a cliche later, but still, it still means the first game, Amnesia: The Dark Descent, is a great, fantastic, scary horror adventure. The Amnesia and Machine for Pigs less so, because it's not as good. It's simple as that. The original authors were not working on the game directly, it was a different team, and it shows the game is a little bit easier, a little bit less scary, which is not a good thing for a horror adventure game. So I would suggest you guys buy the first game if you don't already have it, or, well, you've already missed Outlast, but that would be a better option than Amnesia, a Machine for Pigs as well. So these are the 9 games of today's daily deals. Personally, I would pick up Chivalry, because it's a great Quake-like experience in medieval melee times. Shadowrun Returns, which is a fantastic RPG. Witcher, which is a fantastic action RPG. And Batman, which is like almost as good as Witcher, but in a different setting. So these 4 games are my picks for today. Thanks for watching, guys. If you like the video, please like it. If you want to see more of these deals, subscribe, leave a comment down below. And until next time, bye bye.